My name is Anthony with Preparation with Purpose. Today's topic of this video is optimizing your LinkedIn profile. Before I get into optimization techniques and practices for your LinkedIn profile, I want to talk to you about that LinkedIn is a great resource for learning new skills. LinkedIn has what they call LinkedIn Learning. LinkedIn Learning is a catalog. It is basically like a school with online learning modules that you can complete. Like me personally, I use it a lot to hone my skills on using Microsoft Excel and other Microsoft applications. But it is a great resource of, if you're engineering, if you're in finances, if you're in insurance, if you're in a call center, whatever your industry of work is, LinkedIn Learning has something that will help you gain additional skills in those industries. It also helps you with soft skills such as gaining empathy, de-escalating, negotiations. There's a plethora of information with those modules. Now, the other thing I will say, the LinkedIn Learning is a paid program, but you can opt to get a 30-day free trial. And so that way you can access and see what you want, see what was beneficial features for you. And if you choose not to do it, then you choose not to do it. But it is a great resource to learn new skills. And some of those programs, courses that they offer, you can get a certificate. So this is just another way to give you additional endorsements and credential to add to your resume. So if you feel like if you didn't graduate high school, if you graduated high school but you didn't go to college and you don't have a degree, some of these certificates that you get on LinkedIn Learning will also show that, hey, you're still taking an interest in your development. And so that's what employers want to see. And so that's why I brought LinkedIn Learning up. It's optional. LinkedIn has a free platform that you can use without having to pay an additional cost. So just make sure that if that is something that you're interested in, just to peruse the site, see what it is, what's capable of offering for you. All right, so next, talking about optimization of your LinkedIn profile. Let's start off with your headshot. Um, LinkedIn will offer you the opportunity to have a photo of yourself. If you're going to use the photo, great. I would just say to make sure that it is a professional photo of yourself. It doesn't have to be, a whole family photo. It doesn't have to be you at your graduation or a cap and gown. It just can be a selfie of you. You want it to be to a standpoint of similar to a passport photo of just nothing in the background, just a light background, you smiling, and your dress of business professional, business casual at a minimum of a collared shirt or a nice blouse for women. But just being professional is what you want to look at the photo. You can smile. You don't have to smile. And even if you don't feel comfortable putting your photo there, you can put a logo or icon or business logo or something like that there. You can also there's other things you can put there if you have a slogan or a phrase, whatever you want to do, you can put that there. Just be mindful that you want something there to make it look more professional. Um, Next is a compelling summary. Again, a lot of people have access to view your LinkedIn page or your LinkedIn profile. You do have the option of setting it public or private, so people can't view your page if you don't want them to. I will say that if you choose to leave it public, that your employer may look at it from time to time. So if you're doing an active job search and you say that you're actively looking for this particular position or whatever, just know that they can look at that and, depending on the type of agreement that you have with your employer, they can let the part ways with you. So want to be careful. They could be conflict of interest if, you're trying to gain other employment or whatever it is. Be mindful based on your industry or profession, and just be mindful that there are, always eyes watching. The next thing is going back to compelling summary. Talk about what you're looking for. Talk about what level of experience that you have, what key skills you've gained over the time, and what you're looking for to utilize those skills. Talk about your career goals and what you're looking to do. Recruiters are constantly going through LinkedIn profiles to kind of find out if there's people that's dedicated to certain industries that, some industries are very hard to recruit for. So if you find yourself in one of those industries, highlighting your skill set and your goals on your LinkedIn profile will definitely be a leg up to help you land that role that you're looking for. The next part is the detailed experience section. Basically, LinkedIn profile is going to be your resume. So it's very important that on your resume that is up to date and current. For again, location, if you're looking for a remote based position or if you're looking at something local, to make sure your city is relevant to where you're applying for jobs. If you're living in Boston, Massachusetts and you're looking to apply for jobs in Manhattan, New York, are you going to commute? You going to take the train there? What are you doing? make it plain. Make it plain that you're looking, that you want to commute into the city, whatever, whatever. Or if you're solely looking for a remote-based position, then say that. Make it plain for the recruiter to know. So if it doesn't meet what they're looking for, they can go on. But if your skill set and availability and location all align for what they're looking for, then more power to you to get the role. Next is really make sure again on your resume, your detailed experience section, highlighting relevant skills and endorsements. Relevant skills is things that you bring to the table, how you can use your existing skills, or it may be skills that you've learned in another industry that you want to transfer those skills into another role, but highlighting relevant skills for the role that you're looking to apply for, making it known. The other part of it is that endorsements. Endorsements, this can be within your network that you can have your fellow networking people endorse you for certain skills. If you have a security clearance, or well, not a security clearance, but if you have like a designation of like a CISP, or for security, stuff, security technicians and all that stuff, whatever endorsement you have, and you can have your people endorse you to say, yes, I've known them to be using this skill, or they are great, they have the skill. That's all it does. And so recruiters can see the skills that's being co-signed, that you have those skills on your profile. So that's just something to give you another leg up, another advantage that may help you get picked over other candidates that don't have those endorsements. And then the next topic is networking and connections. Your LinkedIn profile is really that. LinkedIn was created as a way to network within communities of a job board, but also just within connecting or networking within the industry. It helps recruiters recruit, for filling, the headhunters to fill their roles that they're looking for, but it also helps the average job seeker find roles and get their foot in the door with different organizations, to reach out to people that are there to get information sessions of like, hey, I'm interested in working there. What can you tell me about this company? And some people may be, kind of standoffish, like it's not my responsibility to tell you. Or some people like, yeah, I love this company. It's a great place to work. What else you want to know? So that's what it's about. It's really about building a network of people that can help you optimize your job search, creating connections with recruiters. Because the other thing is, one of the things I'll tell you as a career coach, my most important thing that I want you guys to understand is when you're looking for a job, your job search, this job search is what I want you to learn from it, is that it should not be starting from ground zero. Any job search that you do, whether it's 2 years from now, 5 years from now, whatever, you should be able to use this job search that you're doing and build on it instead of starting all over. Because ideally, the industry that you're in, you typically want to be in that industry. Say, for example, if you're a teacher, you're going to look at your teaching tree. The tree is your teacher, your branches. So how are you going to branch out being a teacher? You can either go into administration, be a principal. You can look at maybe going into a guidance counselor, or you might work for the school board as a teacher instructor or teacher auditor or something. I don't know. I'm not a teacher, but you just want to know where you can branch off in, like those forks in the road, that you can either continue to be a teacher, or you turn right and you look to become a principal. It's different, avenues within, I'm sure there's other levels of being a senior teacher and different things like that. But there are different avenues that you can take with being a teacher. And so your job search should be able to help you build upon that. So when you're looking to apply for another role, you're updating your resume with the additional skills that you've learned over time. You're taking off anything that's not relevant to the job that you're going to be applying for. So you're not starting from scratch. And also, depending on your job search of job offers, knowing who you apply for and contacts you made, you might be able to circle back to those contacts to say, hey, I'm looking for this type of opportunity. Do you have any openings? So those are all things that you can do to help you get your foot in the door. And then lastly, just saving your progress, like knowing like how long it took you for your job search, using that as a model of like, okay, what worked, what didn't work. Did I have to update my resume during my initial job search? Or how often did I have to reconstruct something? Or where did I get the most traction from? So the job search, because you want to make sure that you're keeping track with all of your information of everything that you do, every job you apply for, the dates and times, when somebody contacted you, making a note of them, of their email, their phone number, if you have it, keep a log of that. So that way, all your things that you're doing in this job search, you're able to use it down the road. Now, granted, people may, change professions, change jobs. So as you go back to your job search, there may be some names that may be interchanged, but that number may be somebody else's desk. And so they may say, hey, yeah, I didn't remember talking to you, but yeah, I can help you. And yes, we are looking for this role. And hey, shoot me over your email and cover letter, and we'll talk, and we'll schedule time to talk. But that's what it's about. The job search, it should be a foundation. So that way, as you promote, because you're still going to have to reapply for this new promotion, you may have to apply for a different, role within the company. So the job search information that you have, updating your resume, updating your LinkedIn profile, all these things are relevant to your future job searches as well. So make it easy for yourself, take good notes, track your progress. And if you need additional resources or assistance, I am more than happy to help you. Go to preparationwithpurpose.com on my website. I have, offer free consultation. I'm more than happy to answer any question you may have. And I also have a job search 101 ebook that is available for sale on the website. It's going to give you more detailed information about the information that is provided today, but also more insights about every step of the job search process. So I hope this information helps you. Have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. Y'all have a great day. Thank you for listening.